Every course I bought, every business I failed, every year I thought I wasted, I use it all right now to run my businesses. I'm sure you know, if you're an entrepreneur, to be able to succeed in this game, you have to be a master of everything. You have to know how to do every single part of the business, because you have to be able to teach and train people how to do that. And if you don't have it mastered, you have to be able to at least identify what's wrong and what's right. And unless you practice that skill for a small period of time and fuck up with it and learn from it, you won't be able to do that. I want to give you some examples from my personal experience, how I fucked up and how I use it right now. And I just want to make it extremely clear for you. If you're in a position right now where you feel like you have wasted years and years of your life doing stuff that haven't moved the needle, it's okay. When I first started out as an entrepreneur, I started out selling lamps, these little anime lamps that I had cut and designed myself. While going through that business, I learned how to make a website, how to do high quality web design. I learned how to launch and run meta ads. I learned how to make TikToks. I even learned how to draw and design. I had this little pen and book thingy that I would draw designs on and trace designs for these anime characters. That business made me fuck all money. I basically would work for 2 weeks making ads, running traffic to the website, and then 2 weeks fulfilling the product just to break even at the end of the month. It was horrible. And 2 years after having that business, I felt so shit because I felt like I wasted 2 years of my life and I could have been doing so much more with my time. But now I'm using those skills to help me generate 400,000-500,000 rands a month, and I'm aiming for 1 million rands a month. Fingers crossed. So, like for example, I have to make a new website for the business. The team is too slow. They're not able to get it done. Now I have AI to do it for me. I made the AI generate me the whole fucking website, and it was really awesome. And I knew exactly kind of what I was looking for and what was wrong with the website because I have that experience. Because I saw that, oh, I know that the spacing is weird there and it looks visually funny. So because of all the experience that I had with Weeblit. Same thing with a website that I bought before. I wasted 50,000 rands on it and I felt so shit because I didn't actually end up using it. But what I saw and learned from that whole website creation process, I use it now when making this website for my business. Another example, I wasted 5 years studying mechanical engineering. I thought it's what I wanted to do, or moreover, my parents wanted me to do that, and I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. So I just went with it. And 5 years in, I realized that I'm wasting so much time doing this thing where I could be making more money, and my business started picking up. So I dropped out, and everyone told me that, why the fuck are you dropping out when you're so close to finishing it? But they're so stuck on the sunken costs that they think that I wasted that time, and by dropping out, I would have kind of put the lock on it and wasted the time. If I went the extra year and finished in my 6th year, then that time wouldn't be wasted. But it would have, because I wouldn't have used the fucking degree anyways. And also, the stuff that I learned during engineering, the problem solving skills that I learned, the Excel skills, the communication skills, all of that, working with teams, leading teams, all those skills that I've learned, even though they're smaller micro skills, I learned them and I use them on a day-to-day basis. I launch big projects with my teams that I use all those skills for. My problem solving skills are peak because of engineering. I'm able to solve such higher level problems and get through the problems of the business so much quicker because of all the processes and problem solving processes that I learned in engineering. There was even accounting courses that we did in engineering that I use today to calculate the profit and losses of the business to then help them save hundreds of thousands of dollars every month. Another example, I spent $4,000 on a dropshipping course that I didn't succeed in. I didn't become a dropshipper at the end of it. I didn't have any wins. I didn't have any viral videos from it. But the learnings that I took from there, I applied it to the creator world. I was able to generate $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 with the stuff that I learned from that dropshipping course. And now also I use that knowledge to train my own students and help them succeed, which then in turn makes me more money. And lastly, I spent $10,000 last month, 2 months ago, on a sales course that I never ended up using. I bought it too early. I thought I wanted to start another business. I said I need to learn sales skills, and I burnt the money on it. And that money is like enough to buy a fucking car. And I totally messed myself up financially. I had to go into debt for it. But the lessons that I learned from it actually generate me $10,000 additional every single month. This is not a lie. I'm not just making it up. It's quite literally, I dropped the course. I said, fuck it, I'm not doing this. I do not have the time for it. I went in over my head. I cut it off and then literally used whatever the learnings I could find from it. It was the sales pitch that I had with the guy who sold me on the course. I learned exactly how he does his sales and how it actually is a therapy session. I learned how it felt to be sold, and I understand sales at such a deeper level now and use it on the course with my teams. Same thing with the course structure. I never actually went through the course, but I went through the structure and how this expensive high-ticket course actually structures out their business, and charge $6,000 alone just for these calls weekly. And I take these calls and the way they structured it and I apply it to my business, and I help the creators succeed, and that helps me succeed and generate the business multiple $100,000 additional every single month, and me an extra $10,000 a month. So the biggest wins and the biggest learnings that you'll ever take from in your life will be from these big losses of time, these big losses of money, and you will feel like a piece of fucking shit at the end of it. But if you just take the time to dig into it and learn what you can from the situation, you will find success later on, and you'll be able to use it to turn your biggest losses into your biggest success. So I hope that helped. If it did, then definitely leave a like and subscribe if you want to hear more of this stuff.